Foundations of hormone-supportive nutrition. Before supplements, before workouts. This comes first.
Hi there, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Hive. I'm Lorena, and this is our Tuesday talk. So today is actually Sunday. I have jury duty tomorrow, and I wanted to make sure that I had time to get this recorded and edited for a full talk for you this week. I have a lot of information to share in a short period of time. And so this is me on Sundays after I get home we did a 3-mile walk this morning. So I just decided that as a proud member of the We Do Not Care Club by the glorious I'm Just Melanie, I decided today I do not care that I'm not wearing makeup and jewelry and hair. This is just who I am on a Sunday afternoon. So thank you for your patience in being with me while I go through all of this with you. As I mentioned last week, I have started a hormone balance certification course to complement my menopause coaching certification that I received back in April. But while I understand the causes and symptoms, I really want to just drill down on the cause, because when I open this up and I'm really like helping more clients and not just my friends with this, I want to make sure that I'm not just helping treat their symptoms, but really getting to the root core of the cause of the symptoms in the first place. And of course, that all comes down to hormones. There's the big four. You have, of course, your sex hormones, which is your progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. Cortisol, which is your stress hormone. Thyroid, which can become imbalanced because of cortisol. But really the big one is insulin. Literally everything comes down to your blood sugars. So that's what I'm going to delve in on today as I'm going through these lessons. And I've signed up for 3 levels. I feel like I'm back in college again, except this time I don't have a 3-year-old at home because I'm working full-time and I'm studying full-time. So even having said that, I'm only on module 4 of 24 in level 1, and then I've got level 2 and 3 upcoming as well. So hopefully by the end of all of this, I am the go-to person who has that time to spend with you that doctors can't. I do want to say I'm not trying to replace medical advice or medical direction. I want to be a complement to your doctor. I want to be able to help you walk into your doctor's office. You know, how frustrating is it when we feel off, we know something's wrong, we go to the doctor, we go through the lab work, we do all of that, we have our follow-up appointment, only to be told everything's in line, everything is fine, your labs are normal. Okay, maybe so, but why do I feel this way? And that's where I come in. That's where I can help you understand. We'll do an assessment, and from your symptoms that you report, from your lifestyle that you currently have, what tweaks can we make to your nutrition, to your movement, to your sleep habits, to your mindfulness, to reducing your stress, to work in conjunction with what the doctor is recommending for you, that they just don't have the time. It's not that they don't want to help you. I'm sure that they genuinely do want to help us feel better. But when it comes back that, you know, it's literally in charts that WW is whiny woman. And that's legit in medical records. So just because we whine, it's because we're frustrated, and that adds to the anxiety. So today I'm going to start in on a little bit of what I've learned over the past week or so. And I'm going to start by saying I like to think of our bodies as a complex machine. Every gear has to turn in sync for the whole thing to run smoothly. And right now, we're just starting to learn how to operate it. For decades, we've been throwing medicine, both prescription and over the counter, at our symptoms because that's what we knew to do. But here's the truth. Medicine doesn't work if you're fueling your body with chaos. Hippocrates said it best. Let food be thy medicine.
Why blood sugar balance is non-negotiable.
So today, let's talk about the way we can eat to either fuel our hormones or fight them. 1. Why blood sugar balance is non-negotiable for hormones. Your hormones are like an orchestra. If blood sugar is swinging wildly up and down all day, it's like letting the drummer go rogue. Everything else falls apart. Balanced blood sugar keeps insulin steady, reduces cortisol spikes, and helps estrogen, progesterone, and thyroid hormones so they can actually do their jobs. When your blood sugar's on a roller coaster, your energy crashes, your mood swings, weight gain starts creeping up in places it never used to. Until blood sugar is stable, nothing else is going to fall into place. It's literally the number one thing I'm working on right now. I'm putting these into practice so that I can share those with you along with my results and how they're working for me.
The circadian eating protocol.
So the circadian eating protocol, your body runs on a natural 24-hour clock. Whether you work nights or 2 to 10 or what, you have a 24-hour clock that your circadian rhythm works on. Eating in sync with this rhythm helps your digestion, energy, and hormones. Here's the quick version. Eat your biggest meals when the sun's up and your metabolism is most active, late morning to mid-afternoon. Keep dinner earlier and lighter when possible, and avoid eating within 2 to 3 hours of bedtime. Think of it like giving your body a rest and repair shift at night, instead of making it run the overnight cafeteria.
Intermittent fasting. When it helps versus when it hurts.
I have had some of you ask about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, let's see, when it hurts versus helps. Intermittent fasting can be helpful for some women, but it's not a magic fix for everyone. It works best when your stress is low, your sleep is solid, your nutrition is nutrient dense during your eating window. It can backfire if you're already in a high stress season, you're under eating, if you have thyroid issues, or your adrenals are tapped out. If fasting levels leave you wired, anxious, or sleepless, your body's telling you it is not the right tool for you right now.
Why this is just the start.
Why this is just the start. What I'm sharing here today are broad lifestyle tweaks. The truth, 70% of all women have the same types of menopause symptoms. But of that 70%, only about 12% can be treated identically. When I start one-on-one coaching, here's what we'll focus on. You can start thinking about this now. It's the signal method. Stabilize your blood sugars first. Identify specific nutrient gaps. Guide meal timing and structure. Navigate implementation. Assess and adjust progress. And long-term sustainability planning that gets you through that 90 days and beyond for the rest of your life. That's the signal framework that I'll be using to dial in exactly what your body needs. We are complex machines, and most of us have never been handed the user's manual. But the good news, we're learning, we're testing, we're finding what actually works, and we're doing it together. Next week, we'll start talking about different supplements that can support these foundations. But again, they support these foundations. They're called supplements. They supplement your nutrition. They are not replacements. So it's called that for a reason. I'd love for you to drop your comments and questions about any supplement you've wondered about, so I can do the digging and save you the wild goose chases that I've been on. Your body's just asking for a different type of care. And so that's what I'm dialing in on with everybody. Ask your questions. You can DM me if you don't want to put it in the public forum. And several of you have done that. So thank you, because you're directing me to learn things that I need to know on the broad spectrum. And then as I'm learning to dial it in individually, what I'm learning to help you may also help someone else that identifies with those same types of symptoms. So thank you for hanging in here with me today. Just remember before I go, you are strong, you are vibrant, you are radiant, you are charming, and you are loved. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Look at you now, you're alive. Oh, look at you now, you're alright. When the night